So Polyphony may have just fixed the deadly daily race at Monza by introducing a mandatory pit stop. Now, if we have seen this before, I think I might have missed it, or at the very least, it was a long time since we have, because the difference this week is incredible. Instead of getting involved in all of the carnage, you have the option basically to pit early or go a little bit longer into the race before you do that mandatory pit stop, whichever you think is going to help you avoid the carnage rather than get involved. But whilst Polyphony have fixed the daily race, for us, something ruined it. See if you can spot what it was and let me know if you think I overreacted. So this is the first attempt of this race this week for me. Of course, it's Monday as the time that we record this, so not many people will have had a chance to properly have a look at this. But I'm really excited for this one because when Monza is on the daily races, especially daily race C, it becomes a bit of a nightmare race. It always is. We can have some good races, you can have some bad races. The difference with this one, I don't think we've had it for a very, very long time, is that we have a minimum mandatory pit stop. So on this one here, I want to start from the back and pit first lap, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to do, but I want to see the difference that it does make, because you can lose so much time fighting as much as you can gain loads of time in the slipstream. That's what's going to make it really interesting. You're not really going to know how each of these races are going to pan out. There is no guarantee. If you're in a clean lobby with some good racers, you might be better off slipstreaming your way and gaining back or gaining some time that way. We're going to brake super early here. Look at this. Still a huge concertina effect into turn one. That's one person binned it. I don't like the ghosting system, but it's helped us out there. And we are going to pit at the end of this first lap. Unless everybody in front of us pits, in which case we're going to favour the gap. 150 board for braking tends to be where you want to be. Cut as much of that corner as you sort of dare early on the power. This car will so easily spin you out. Oh, look at this. There's a big concertina again. Someone into the back of somebody. Someone's gone wide. Oh, one person pushed off. Two people pushed off. Oh! Don't hit the wall. Oh, we get past them. We're up to P9. We are up to P9. Now, that is a productive first lap. Are we going to attempt to go around the outside here? We actually are. Oh, I'm off the track. Right, now I might have a track limits penalty there. I really hope that I don't. Looks like we might have just got away with it there. Look at this, though. Carnage unfolding behind. Right, I'm thinking that I want to get out of the way of this. Everybody else is going to carry on. Right, do not change tyres and do not refuel. Let's go. Right, go, go, go. Right, we've got a little bit of clean air in front of us now. Oh my god. I don't feel like I've warmed up on here at all. Well, I literally haven't. Right, now we got to hope that we can have some clean laps and that the race all comes back to us basically on lap 9. Gee, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Trying not to lock up those tyres either, but we're not doing a very good job of not doing that. Oh! Big moment. That's going to cost us a little bit of time there, quite a bit. Now this chap is in front of us. If you're being overtaken by an Alpha on the straight, you know you've done something wrong. This car might be a great car on the straight now in the after the new update. I think it is just Slipstream that is helping him here though. And we're going to get past... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez. That is not, I think, how you want to overtake somebody coming out of the pits. Oh my god. Well, I just probably took the long way around unnecessarily there, but it really didn't feel like I wanted to try chancing going through the middle of them. Dear me, that was a bit of a scary one. Oh my god, I messed that right up there. Oh, that might be a penalty there, actually. I have a feeling it's going to be. Yeah, track limits, that one's fair enough. Monza is boring, James. However, it's what we were just talking about at the start of this one. The new, this layout, not layout, sorry, that's the wrong word, race format, the mandatory pit stop, we're hoping is bringing it back. However, look at this, we got people coming out of the pits yet again. I'm definitely not going to do the same thing this time, but this is going to cost us massively, I think. As now we're behind. Oh, that's a great move from the Alpha. Trying to give him the space on the outside there. He's just almost spun. And there we go. We've gone from P9 as we went into the pits and actually dropped positions now. So our first lap pit stop has not worked. We're going to serve a penalty, but we want to try and stay on the back of these guys here. We're probably aiming, or trying to aim, I would say, for a... Well, considering we were P9 when we went into the pits, we should have been saying aiming for a top 8, but... That's looking less and less likely. That is an absolute killer. Look at those guys going 3 wide round the chicane. That might have just saved us there. It has done as well. Because now it means we can get alongside P10 in the slipstream, hopefully here of 9. Not quite, but we'll be to the inside here. Oh no, he's managed to still hold on to it by being in the slipstream. GTR has a moment on the way out of the second chicane. P9 with a penalty as well. Right, so they came out in front of us after the pit stops. Hopefully we can get back in front after a lap or two. P8 we can see, that's what we're aiming for, I would say, as our race result. Oh, we get a track limit there. I'll be honest, I didn't have anywhere else to go, but I put myself in a bit of a daft spot on track, really, by being there in the first place. So I say that one's probably fair enough. Right, the GTR becomes P8. Say that one was fair enough. Good racing with Unknown Racer. We've had some good races with him before as well. Right, he's going to fly past us there. Unknown Racer with a 1 second penalty. I don't know where he's getting that from. I hope that's not for the minor bit of contact with us. That's pretty brutal if he's been awarded a penalty for that. Definitely don't think you should get a penalty for that, and I hope that isn't what it's for. Right, we're going to get back past here, I would say. Oh, we take that so slow, pretty much let him back in front there. How's that track limit? Oh my god. Deary me. Didn't mean to make that contact with him there. I'm sure he knows it. It was an accident, that one. Right, give him a nudge into the penalty zone so that his penalty isn't quite as bad. Hopefully for him. Oh, someone to the inside here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, he's pushed his way through there. Oh no! You've got to be kidding! You've got to be kidding! You've got to be kidding! How do we lose 3 positions in one corner? That is absolutely brutal. We've still got P8 right there. Do we go all the way to the inside here for one huge almighty dive? We absolutely cannot do that, obviously. I'll be wounded if that is track limits there, because there was a little bit of contact, nothing intentional or silly or anything like that, but that is just the nature of 2 cars, 4 cars really, all trying to get round that chicane. No penalty, which is good. Oh, so lucky. So lucky that the Alpha has a moment there. Right, still on for P9. Still on for P8 realistically, if we can keep closing this gap. Oh, that's a moment. Oh, that's another moment. Don't run wide. Go. Oh, I'm just hoping that one of these guys have to pit still. But I don't think that's going to be the case. 2 laps remaining. Can we get up to P8? Oh, he's being hit. Bit of contact there. Would never have seen him coming that far back. It's all good though, we carry on. Right, within 9/10, within 1 second of P8. There or thereabouts. Oh, we've been hit again. Ah, it spun us as well. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's no good. That's our race completely ruined there now. Who was that? Who was that? Why would you say sorry and then not give the position back? That is what I don't understand. So he's come back in the chat and said, I'm sorry, but why wouldn't you give the position back? That's what I don't understand. We've now become very soppy in this race and become a bad loser. But I stand my point. I think that that is pretty unfair. And what was a very, very good race was ruined by that one moment. Now, we weren't on particularly great pace with the leaders, or in comparison to the leaders. We weren't on particularly great pace, but in terms of actual race result, to go from the back and work our way up to P8, we were on for a good one there. Albeit, if I didn't get the penalties that I did, I wouldn't have been in the position that I was to end up with that guy there, but he is actually going to, maybe he's going to give the position back here. He's dropped down to P12. Is he going to hang fire there? So I can no longer slag him off, I don't think. Is he stopping there? He says just finish the race. There we go. Oh dear. It's one of those. He has actually given us the position back. And realistically, whether they give you it back immediately or they give you it back at the end of the race, I guess it doesn't make that much difference, but just how it feels at the time. It didn't seem like he was going to stop to give that one back. Let's have a little review of that one. We'll have a look at the moment. Right, ironically, we're actually racing with Memento here. This is the moment on the offboard. I feel like I could have slotted through that gap, but I just wasn't so sure. And so into the pit lane we go. I don't actually know. Surely that is not legal, I would say. But from the offboard, that would have looked pretty great. There we go. Round the outside of the slow Daston coming out of the pits there. We work our way around him just. That was a sketchy moment, but we get through. And then later, it is this Maometto who actually ends up ruining our race. Sure, not intentionally. So this was the little first moment to review. I didn't know if we might have upset him here. But he comes from quite a way back and he actually sort of moves to the inside to try and avoid us. There's that first bit of contact, so I thought if I seen him a little bit too late, not gave him enough space, that one I can safely say we were right to take the corner. And then it is this one here into the braking zone. I think he's braked kind of on his marks, but it's enough just to send us across the apex, and of course you're always going to spin once you've clobbered those curbs. And so until we flagged him up on it in the chat, it didn't seem like he was going to give that position back. He did in the end, and it was on the line. But there we go. What's our thoughts on that?